Hey everybody, it's Brandon Seibel. It's time for Cooking with Team Seibel. Today we are actually going to be doing the pineapple chicken kebabs. Right there. That's for July. The recipe is on the back, so that's what we're going to be following along with today. So I have all of my ingredients separated out. I don't know if you can see those or not, but we've got all of the dry ingredients. We've got the water and the oil separated here. We've got the soy sauce that we're going to need. And we've got our friend, the pineapple. Now, you could make this a whole lot easier if you just went to the store and bought pineapple chunks. Yes, that would be a whole lot easier, but I prefer the fresh pineapple, and it's delicious. So, what we're going to start with here is I'm going to actually start by cutting up the pineapple. Then I'll grab a different mat and I'll show you, and we'll cut up the chicken. All right, so we're gonna start with the Lion King Dole pineapple here. Easiest thing to do is to cut the top off, then cut the bottom off like so. And then what I like to do is I just kind of cut around it. And just kind of peel it this way. You don't want to go too far into the meat because that's where the best part is of the pineapple. The sweetest part is all the way out at the edge. So you just want to kind of take as minimal off as you have to. All right. So when I was in Hawaii, I asked them, I said, how do you know when a pineapple is good and ripe and ready to eat? And they said, smell it. If it smells good, it's going to be good. If it doesn't have a very strong odor, you're not really going to have much flavor in that one. So if you go to the grocery store and you're looking, how do I find a good one? That's the answer. Yeah, you might look a little goofy smelling pineapples, but no different than somebody tapping on a watermelon. So we all look kind of goofy when we're trying to shop for fruit. All right, get this all cleaned up. Now, it says to cut it into 2-inch pieces. What I found is easiest is to cut around the core. And you can see there's a little ring right here. That's the core that I'm talking about. So you just cut as close to that as possible. Stay up there, darling. Okay. And then this last piece here. I have no idea what this is good for, this little core piece, so it goes into the trash. Somebody else might have a better use for it. I do not. All right, so now we're going to go into 2-inch pieces. So I've got my cutting mat that actually has, you can't hardly see it on this one, but it does actually have numbers. So this thing says that it's about 4 inches wide exactly, so we're going to go right down the middle, and then we're going to cut it into 2 inches here. So that would be 2-inch and a 2-inch. Seems a little big to me. I think we'll go 1-inch squares. How about that? 1-inch squares. Sounds much better, much more doable for the kebabs. Okay, same thing here. Find our mark. Here's our 1-inch. Here's our 1-inch. A 1-inch and a 1-inch. And let's see here. If we go this way, look at that. That's 2 inches again. So we'll go right there. And so that's the process that we're going to go through here, okay? Clean our knife off, okay? And we're going to go ahead and put the pineapple into a container. This is, whoops, the tricky part. Well, we didn't make too big of a mess, so we're pretty good that way. All right, get rid of this one. Again, in here is our black pepper, our ginger, our garlic, and our brown sugar. Okay, so we're gonna put all of that in. Perfect. In here is our oil and water. As you can see, they don't mix, they separate, so we're gonna put those in there. All right, and then we've got a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. So put that in there. Perfect. And we'll take our whisk, and we're just going to whisk that this way. When we get done cutting up the chicken, we're going to just put it right in there right away. Okay? All right, so again, we're going to cut these into 1-inch squares since that's what we did last time. So here's my mark. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. Let's go to this point. Perfect. We're going to go to that point. Wonderful. And we're going to go right there. And now we're going to cut these into 1-inch squares, or as close to a 1-inch square as we can get it. So there's those, and into there. Actually, go ahead and use my handy dandy mixing tool. All right, so as you can see, what we've got going on in here looks like this. It looks pretty darn delicious. Cut up a onion, because we gotta have a red onion. All right, here we go. Got them all cleaned up. Now it does call for a red onion, and I'm not exactly sure why the red onion over any other onion, but that's what it called for, so that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go ahead and cut both ends off again. We're gonna go ahead and peel this sucker. Well, probably taking way too much on it, but that's all right. My family is not the biggest lover of onions, but I think we'll like them on this. All right, so once again, we're gonna cut it into 1-inch pieces. So come down here, here's our 1-inch, 1-inch, and that looks good. And we're gonna go 1-inch and 1-inch. So now we're just going to put all of this in there together. Well, maybe. Might be a better way of separating the onion than what I'm doing. If you're a pro at it, good for you. I'm not, obviously. What I am a pro at is helping people buy and sell homes. So if you're looking to buy a house, if you're looking to sell your home, now is really a great time for both of those. Interest rates are down. There is some more inventory on the market than what there was a little while ago. So, buyers do have some more options, which means that as a seller, you're gonna need to do a little more work to your house than what you had to do a year ago. Ooh-wee, this is actually making me cry. Unbelievable. I thought that was an old wives' tale. I guess I was wrong. It really does make you cry. Haha. Wow. That is crazy. That is truly, truly crazy. I don't get that luxury very often of being able to cry on camera. All right, all you chefs that have TV shows, when you're doing this, how do you keep from crying? That would be a great little secret to let the rest of us know. All right. Probably enough, but we've got a few more pieces. There we go. All right, so we've got everything in here. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna mix it up by hand. Make sure you've got clean hands before you do that. Make sure you've washed your hands. Everything in here is getting to be mixed up, and we're going to actually marinate this for the next 4 or 5 hours. So by the time that we come back, we're going to be putting the kebabs on the shish kebabbers. Wow. And we'll go and grill these suckers. I bet they'll be delicious. All right, that's what it looks like. We're gonna let it sit 4 or 5 hours, and then we'll go ahead and cook these up for dinner. All right, so now that everything has marinated, this is what we've got here for the chicken. Actually, almost looks like beef. And I did screw up. Do not do the pineapple in with that, because it does turn it brown. Has no effect on it other than just the color. But I did, so that's where we're at. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and skewer a couple of these, and we're going to start with a nice base here of a onion. That'll be a nice place to put the base, okay? And we'll just kind of rotate it all the way around and put on our food. So this is what we're gonna do here. And then we do another onion. Boom. And we do another delicious pineapple. Boom. And so on and so on. So not too difficult to do, more difficult for me to say than it is to do. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day, and hope you guys have some great plans for 4th of July. Do something fun. Go out and enjoy anything. Go and see some fireworks or something maybe on the 4th. So anyway, this is what we're going to do on this. And once I get these all done, then I will go ahead and put them on the grill. For now, I'm going to pause. All right, so here we are. We got the whole tray of them. They're all complete. Bada bing, bada boom. Looking good. We're ready to go ahead and open it up, and we're gonna put them on the grill. All right, so we're about halfway through on the cooking cycle. This is what it looks like on the grill. Be careful, these things are uber hot. So you definitely want to have a hot pad in your hand when you go to turn them. And hopefully, yep, they're not going to let go. So when they're not going to let go, you got to go to a little help. Just a little help. There we go. And turn them. Come on. The chicken's falling off of that one. Shoot. All right. There we go. And flip them. So in another probably 7-8 minutes on the grill on the other side, they will be ready to eat.
Well, they smell really good, I can tell you that.
All right, so here we are. We got them all finished. Just got them off the grill. Let's see what we can do to turn this thing around. Awesome, I don't know how to turn it around at this point. Okay, well, here's what we got. Looking really delicious, smelling really delicious. I'm not the kebab king, obviously. I've never made kebabs before, so this is my first time with it. If it's your first time, well, then I hope that you enjoy it. I hope it turns out as well for you as it looks like it has for us. All right, y'all have a wonderful day. And if you need anything else, if you need anything from us, let us know. We are Team Seibel. We are your realtors, and we can't wait to help you get some kebabs going on your own. Hope you enjoy. Bye-bye.